Hi. So I was going to make this video last week, but I got busy and couldn't make the video. But I saw a story yesterday that reminded me of the first reason why I wanted to make this video. I kind of feel like we women don't know what it means to love ourselves, or we don't just love ourselves, like we do not really care about loving ourselves. And it kind of shows in the way people treat us. It shows in the things we tolerate. Now, the first story I saw was this woman who had just given birth, and during birth she had a tear, which her husband knew about. But like I think maybe few weeks after she gave birth, he started asking to get intimate with her. Like, you knew your wife just gave birth, and she had a tear. She's still trying to heal, but you want to sleep with her and all that. Eventually, she said he forced himself on her, of which she even had a more severe tear. The second story I saw was this woman who gave birth through CS, and she gave birth to, I think, 3 kids or 5 kids. They were all girls, and I think the man wanted a boy by all means. He told her he wanted a boy, so she got pregnant again. I don't know if she gave birth to a boy again, or if she still gave. I don't know what gender she gave birth to, but this second time that she gave birth, still through CS. After she gave birth, she had a kidney issue and she died because it's too much. And apparently, this man went ahead to get married, I think 2 months later after she died. And I'm like, that is it. Don't always move on, no matter what you decide you want to sacrifice, no matter what you decide you're going to tolerate. Yes, we need to compromise sometimes. We need to tolerate something sometimes. So when it comes to your health, your mental being, your physical well-being, it matters. Some people don't think you deserve this care, so you say yes to everything. You think you're trying. You have to learn how to say no to these things. Like, sometimes I wonder where these men even have the audacity to do things like this to their wives, to treat their wives like this. And the wives allow it. Like, it's when you allow these things that it happen to you. I'm trying to save my marriage, I'm trying to protect my marriage, but that's not the way they see it. Then they just want what they want, and that is it. They don't. At the end of the day, what happens to you is at your own risk. And like I said, a lot of women do not love themselves well enough. See, there's a certain type of women. This woman is proud, she's too pompous, she's too this, she's too that. But from the way they carry themselves, you will see the way men treat them. You don't treat them anyhow. But this is somebody that knows her worth. This is someone that is. You think that being meek, being gentle, I'm not saying you shouldn't be gentle. I'm not saying you shouldn't be meek, okay? But there's a certain type of stubbornness you need. There is a certain type of stubbornness your self-love should come with, that people won't even have the audacity to ask you or tell you to do some certain things that it is going to cause harm to you. Like, if somebody's telling you to do something that will cause harm to you, how do you justify that person likes you? Like, the person does not care about you. But you on your part, as women, we are always emotional. He's my husband, he's this, he's that. Like, I feel so sorry for the woman that later died. So what's the point of all her sacrifice? What's the point? Now she's not even there to take care of her kids, and the man has married somebody else. So what exactly is the point? You need to stay alive, alright? These men are usually very selfish. They know what they want, and they're very selfish. And I kind of feel like women should also learn this attitude of being selfish. We love to give a lot. We love to give, but we shouldn't be emotional about it. Calculate. As you're calculating, you need to calculate, okay, if I do this, then no. And so there are some things that are not just logical. You shouldn't just do them at all. Learn to say no. Be stubborn about it. And your husband should know that when you say no, you mean it. Like, you literally mean it. Because at the end of the day, these things, women are the ones who are affected the most. Like, we are the ones who are affected. So learn to always pick options that are good for you. Don't sacrifice. You see, there are some things that are not just worth it. Don't wait till when you've done it before you now it's not worth it. And you would always know. See, you would know, and that's why it's always important for you to listen to your guts. There's some things your husband, people will tell you to do. This thing is wrong. Hey, wicked woman, this woman, you're not considered. Don't listen. You're the owner of yourself. You know what is right and what is wrong. Like, that's why it's always good to know yourself. Be self-aware. If you're taking a decision, it's not just about you being selfish. It's about you knowing that, okay, this is good for me and this is not good for me. I really hate to hear of these stories because, like I said, women are always the one being affected. Always want to like protect what we have, but at the end of the day, we tend to lose. Yes, we tend to lose, and that's because we do not take calculative steps. Like we just do things out of emotions. We don't like, okay, what is the effect of doing this? We are scared of saying no. They'll be fine. It's better than you losing your life, right? So let's practice self-love more. Let's know more about ourselves so that we do not see ourselves saying yes to everything, even at the expense of our own health.